Hey, are you awake? Uh, hey. I know it's late. I wasn't sure if you'd be up. I didn't mean to show up like this. I know this is weird. I kinda didn't know where else to go. Thanks. I've been walking for I don't even know how long. My legs are so sore. My eyes are burning and my heart. Well, that's a whole nother mess. Yeah, I know I look like a mess right now. Don't worry, I didn't get in a fight or anything. Unless crying outside of your ex's apartment counts as a fight. I don't know. I went to a bar downtown, and then I saw him walk in with another girl already. I froze. He was laughing with her like I never even happened. And I kind of stood there and watched, then left after some time. Started walking away and somehow ended up here. Can I sit down, please? Thanks. So, I had this whole plan whilst walking. I was gonna knock on his door tomorrow and let him have it. Tell him how fast he moved on, how easy it seemed for him to forget everything we had. But when I got there, I just stood there. Stood there like a stupid, soggy cliche. Then I realized he wouldn't care. Not really. So I decided to see if you were awake instead. Why you? Because you were always different. Kind. Gentle. You never looked at me like I was just your roommate's girl. Right? You actually saw me like I was a person. Unlike him. I remember that. I've not really had the best upbringing, so I tend to cling to guys like him. And, kinda used to being treated the way he treated me. you ever have someone make you feel like you were really hard to love? Yeah, and that's how he made me feel. Like I was too much. Too emotional. Too complicated and too clingy. But not you, though. To be honest, I might be a little buzzed. I had okay, I had 4 drinks, but I should be fine. Oh, don't worry. I walked, as I said. I needed to anyway. My chest felt so tight, I could not breathe unless I just moved. But it's so messed up, right? I know I shouldn't care. We broke up and it's done, but still. Seeing him post all those pictures with someone else a week later, laughing, smiling, wearing that dumb hoodie I left at his place. God, I just want to scream. But I didn't. I came here instead. To you. You know what's funny? I used to wonder back then, what would happen if I maybe, perhaps, met you first. What I mean is, I used to catch myself thinking things I shouldn't have thought. Like little things. Like how you managed to make me laugh whilst he was off ignoring me as punishment. And I'd be sad about it, but you made me feel better. Or that night you stayed up helping me build that stupid IKEA bookshelf. Even when we were just acquaintances, you made me feel seen. And that's something that a lot of people have done for me. I remember one night, I don't think you knew I was listening, but you told someone on the phone that I seemed strong. What was it that you said exactly? Messy but strong. And that's when my ex wasn't back yet. I wonder if he's who you were calling. Defending me like that. No one has ever done that for me. And that stuck with me. You were there in these small little ways. And I was so wrapped up in him, I never really saw what was right in front of me. You always seemed to look at me like I was more than just his girlfriend. Like, not in a flirty way. More like you notice things about me what I meant by you making me feel seen. And remember that night we stayed up talking until 3 a.m. We were supposed to watch a movie while he was out, but then we just talked about music, books, and you told me you used to sneak out of your parents' place in high school just to smoke and stare at the stars in silence. I never forgot about that. It lives in my head rent-free. But I digress. You made me feel like if things had been different, maybe we would have happened. I really don't mean to dump this on you. You probably don't want to hear about your roommate's train wreck ex in the middle of the night. But I came here because I trust you. I don't feel like I have to fake anything with you. I can just be sad and messy and angry, and you won't try to fix it. You're just listen. Can I tell you something that's been sitting in my chest for months? There were nights I'd lie next to him and wish I was with you instead. I felt so guilty, but I couldn't help it. You made me laugh without even trying. You listened without interrupting. You made me feel safe. And now there's a sofa between us. I thought that maybe that guilt would go away. But all it did was make me realize that maybe I don't think it was guilt. I think I was just lying to myself. Why weren't you the one I fell for first? Shit. That was too much. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. That was really unfair of me to say. I'm probably way too tipsy to be having this conversation. Should I go? You don't know. What if I helped you decide? You're dangerous. You know that. Do you want